The most common question that I personally get asked is, what do you need to do to get into Harvard Law School? And I don't have a magic recipe of success for you, but I do have kind of general guidelines that need to be applied in your individual case. The key to getting into any top law school is demonstrating your individuality, your uniqueness, your diversity, and having that supported by concrete proof points that are work that you've done, organizations you've been involved in, tangible achievements, validation of your academic and extracurricular strengths by third parties like recommenders, people who are very credible and can speak concretely and anecdotally about the work that you've done in a way that they are showing your personal characteristics rather than just telling them. But in terms of Harvard Law School specifically, you want to know the minor differences between a lot of these top schools. So Harvard versus Yale, for instance. Harvard's class is more than double the size of Yale's incoming first-year law school class, and that makes for a very different experience. Your class sizes are smaller at Yale, and at Harvard, it's obviously a much larger class. If you're someone who's interested in business and networking, that might be an attraction to you. Harvard also generally has a bigger, more scope to their academic offerings, classes that Yale Law School doesn't offer by virtue of its size and its professors' research interests. But they do simulate the small class environment by breaking their 560 so students into 7 or 8 sections that have 70 or 80 students each in them. And those are the people that you take all of your first year law school classes, except for maybe one elective, together with. So you do simulate that type of tight-knit group camaraderie. So you look for different things in different schools. Something you might want to look at is the opportunity for interdisciplinary study. Stanford is very open about allowing you to cross-register. Harvard is too. It's just a little bit more bureaucratic and a little bit more difficult to align schedules between Harvard Business School, Harvard Law School, or whatever other school you might want to cross-register for classes at. Yale Law School has a reputation for being much more academically inclined for people that want to go into nonprofit work or want to go on to be government lawyers or for a lot of clerkships. But a lot of people as well who want to get terminal law degrees, SJDs, or other PhDs that will, for instance, a PhD in statistics and law or business and law, and will teach and have research specializations within those areas. So a lot of people who go to Yale Law School want to go on to become law professors, and that's something that you'll need to think about in terms of how you tailor your application and your candidacy to speak to that type of audience, right? Your application needs to be a dialogue with the school rather than a monologue. And so thinking about each school's strengths will help you to highlight particular aspects of your candidacy that better fit those schools.